BismillahirRahmanirRahim.
Mm.
What's the balance? Well, look, I'll just speak on myself. So I
Say.
can't speak for nobody else.
Yeah.
When it comes to dealing with people,
Yeah.
I try and be polite or avoid things because I don't behave
You're from
well.
California. Okay.
Yeah, that's real. That's real talk too. That's real
Okay.
talk too.
Yeah.
And
Say.
But I don't like to cause conflict because I don't act well in conflict. You know, I don't know how to just talk things out with people.
Mm-hmm.
If someone I feel is violating me or rude, I don't, it's not a conversation. It's just like not on some tough guy stuff, but like, why you even got to go there? Let's just line it up and, and get it over with.
Yep.
I know that's not the way to be. And, but there's a time like, like when do you let things slide? When do you be polite? Like, and when are you being a coward by doing that?
Right.
I don't know that at all.
That's good. That's why you're here. You're going to know. You're going to test out with everyone. Believe me, everyone is going to test you out too, one way or another. Then you're going to find out when, who, why, how you're going to do it. You're going to find out. This is all, it's like we teach you how to wrestle, right? But the wrestling itself you have to do. So, one thing at this position, in this stage, a few things, but the first thing that you have to have control. If you cannot control, then don't go there. You're a wrestler, someone going to war, someone having great skill. It means nothing if you cannot control it, no? So first is control. Can you control? You have all of that, can you control? Control doesn't mean stop. Control means, no, I only want to go 20 miles an hour. Now I'll switch to 100 miles. Then I'm going to switch back to 20. That is control, you understand? Then learn the skills of that. It's not a matter of, should I go 0 or should I go 100? I don't know if I can go 100 because if I go 100 I'll crash everyone. If I go 0 I feel like, do you understand? No, it's not like that. So, then look at yourself. Then what people do to make you feel out of control? Your breathing starts changing, your heart starts palpitating, you don't see the point. You only know that it's coming at you and you want to go back at it. You're not looking at it from a distance. You're not understanding, oh, it's like this. Oh, there's it like this. It's like this. It's like this. This one is just trying to derail me. This one is just trying to make fitna, this one. You're not seeing that. You don't have a cool head. First have a cool head. Understand? Yes, sir. And then your heart is going to tell you. This one is harmless. This one is a big shaitan. This one is just a fitna for now. Later he's going to be okay. Your heart, you will start becoming very sensitive to things like that. Then you'll be able to apply. So first is control. In our way, we must, the ego too, we fight the ego. It's impossible to kill the ego that way. But it is controlling the ego. So if you are able to do it to yourself, to your ego, okay? To fight it, to control it, to catch it when it's weak. When it's too strong for you, to deflect it. If you are doing all of that, and you understand that, then you start understanding other people's egos as well. Same principle. They say, oh, this one is just taking me for a ride. Oh, this one is trying to make me upset over nothing. After he makes me upset, then he smiles and he walks away. I'm not going to be no fool. This one is looks to be so rude, so rough, but he's sincere. He wants to know something. He's reaching out. You start to know the difference. Then that time you'll be able to control a little bit, navigate a little bit, then to understand which station people are at. Okay? Then use your children, your families, so there's use. Use them. Use them meaning what? Learn from them. Why is this kid acting like this? Why is she acting like this? Oh, it's not about this, it's about that. You understand? So now you understand that vehicle. Once you understand that vehicle that they're driving, you may drive it too by remote control. Inshallah. We must confront and we must fight. But fighting doesn't mean revenge also. Fight all the time. Fighting doesn't mean to hurt, doesn't mean that. Fighting can also be to just protect your rights. Fighting to protect other people. You understand? So, if you're fighting with yourself and you're trying to understand your ego, then you'll be able to figure things out. It's going to take a little bit, but this is necessary. Because you will start, your ego starts awakening, and you'll start understanding what is your ego. That's why people who are at the dergah, and you're going through this difficulties, they make progress. And they will gain things that people who don't live here, right, they will not necessarily gain it. Of course, it doesn't mean if you're at the dargah, you're dealing with these things, that you'll always be successful too. You let your ego to go at the dargah, oh, you're going to fall. What the khutbah is saying, loyalty and service. But understand why and how it's placed. It's just loyalty first and then service. There are so many people who serve, then they become disloyal. Shaitan is the first one. He was serving Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, wasn't he? He was serving, but he was not loyal. Meaning whatever that he was serving, whatever that service that he was doing, it was for himself. And that will show. 1 year, 2 years, 7 years, it will show. Because if your service is sincere and it is for loyalty, then you will know, everybody will know. You cannot hide it anymore. But if you are not sincere and it is for yourself, you cannot hide it anymore either. And everyone will be witness at that time. What you have trying so hard to hide for so long, everybody will bear witness to it. May Allah keep our wrong things hidden and not to open up dunya and akhirat. And we're asking for forgiveness to become better, inshallah. Amen. So, you understand now, right? Okay? It's not just peace, peace, peace all the time too. Huh? You can say stop. In fact, in Islam says, if you see something wrong, you have to do something. You cannot just sit out and say, it's none of my business. But then it depends. Say it with your hands, your tongue, or your heart. Which station? Right now, you're too sick, or you're too weak. Then don't try to be macho. All you can do right now is just go through your heart. To say, I don't like this, Ya Rabbi. You're still fighting. But you're fighting from there.